Most people believe Valentine's Day celebrates love, that the holiday amplifies genuine feeling, that ritual enhances what already exists. That belief is quietly transforming your most authentic emotions into performances, your spontaneous expressions into obligations, and your private connection into public display. By the end of this video, you'll never experience love on Valentine's Day the same way again. Whether you approach the day with eager anticipation, weary obligation, or mysterious ambivalence that seems to betray the very love you claim to feel. If this feels familiar, you're not unromantic. You adapted to a world that commercializes intimacy, that transforms feeling into transaction, that presents love as something that can be demonstrated through consumption and scheduled through calendar. But adaptation without awareness becomes either compulsive performance or reactive resistance, both responses that distance you from the very emotion the day claims to honor. You've been told that good partners participate enthusiastically, that resistance indicates emotional withholding, that the holiday reveals love's depth or absence. So you plan elaborate gestures with hidden anxiety, execute purchased expressions with performance pressure, or reject the form while fearing the rejection damages what you genuinely feel. You feel the gap between your interior experience and the external script, the exhaustion of managing love's visibility, the confusion of simultaneous desires to express and to escape expression's demands. You're not failing at love, you're experiencing the genuine tension between authentic feeling and cultural form that few acknowledge with sufficient honesty. This is called emotional commodification pressure. Your brain evolved to seek authentic connection, to experience threat in performance without substance, to regulate through genuine mutual exchange rather than scripted display. Valentine's Day concentrates this pressure through temporal singularity, demanding that love be demonstrated on a specific date through recognizable forms, creating measurement where mystery might exist, demanding visibility where privacy might serve. Each gesture planned provides opportunity for misalignment between intention and reception. Each gift selected carries weight of symbolic interpretation. Each expression performed risks feeling hollow to giver or receiver or both. That's why you feel anxiety before the day, relief when it passes, confusion about why expressing love should generate such complex resistance. And this is where most people make the mistake. They assume Valentine's Day love indicates relationship health. They think participation reveals emotional availability, so they celebrate the performance while missing the genuine question, whether this form serves this specific love, or whether it transforms authentic feeling into obligatory script. Notice what happens when you imagine expressing your love outside Valentine's Day scripting. Does the imagination feel liberating or exposing? That reaction reveals everything. Liberating exposes the constraints of current form. Exposing reveals dependence on script for structure and safety. The love expressed on Valentine's Day isn't necessarily less genuine, but it is necessarily shaped by forces that may or may not align with what this specific relationship actually needs. Most people think love on Valentine's Day requires enthusiastic participation. Psychologically, it requires conscious choice, participation, modification, or rejection based on what serves the specific connection rather than general expectation. The noise of elaborate celebration is sometimes compensation for daily neglect. The noise of contemptuous rejection is sometimes protection from vulnerability. The silence of genuine presence, whether expressed through traditional form or deliberate alternative, is actually rare and precious. The couple who chooses their own ritual, whether recognizable or entirely idiosyncratic, accesses something the script-following couple may miss: love as discovery rather than performance. You don't need more romance. You need a different relationship with romantic form. You are not performer or audience, you are co-creator. Step 1. Recognize when you're following script rather than serving connection. Catch yourself planning from obligation, comparing with others, believing that your expression must resemble recognizable form to count. Step 2. Replace performance with creation. For this day, ask your partner what would actually make you feel loved. Ask yourself the same. Then do that, whether it resembles Valentine's Day or deliberately departs from it. Step 3. Reinforce the identity. When approaching the day, practice saying, "We create our own ritual," not "We have to do Valentine's Day," not "We don't do Valentine's Day." Creation language. The co-creator discovers what serves their specific connection. Most people will use this to justify neglect. They'll abandon all gesture and call it authenticity. That always backfires. True creation requires care. You attend to your partner. You simply stop attending to commercialized scripts that don't serve your specific connection. Absence without intention is just avoidance wearing principle. For the next 24 hours, do this one thing. Have a conversation with your partner about previous Valentine's Days, what worked, what felt hollow, what you each actually desired. Listen without defending. Then co-create something that serves you both. Not to perfect the holiday, to become someone who creates love's expression rather than performing or rejecting prescribed forms. Mastering love on Valentine's Day isn't about loving the holiday or hating it. It's about becoming partners who neither need its validation nor allow its demands to distort what you genuinely feel, who express love in ways that serve your specific connection, whether visible or invisible, expensive or free, traditional or entirely invented. When you choose creation over performance, you give permission for everyone around you to do the same. Your love becomes genuine, your expressions become meaningful, your relationship becomes yours rather than scripted. People who understand this move differently. They feel curiosity about their own reactions to the holiday. They create rituals that serve their specific connection. They experience freedom from cultural scripts as possibility rather than deprivation. Next time, we'll uncover the psychology of singles on Valentine's Day, why this population responds so variously to the holiday, and how to navigate it with integrity. Until then, watch how your love's expression changes. Notice what happens when you stop performing and start creating. That's the co-creator emerging.